Welcome. I don't think I need to speak with an Italian accent because we're in the Netherlands. So let let's let's give me. Thank you, Rena. Yes, I need to be spectator. That's very true. No, we are in the Netherlands today for the F2-Cup, so I have to speak Dutch. Is dat oké? Nee, laat maar. Nee, dat gaat niet echt werken natuurlijk. No, I will speak English, but with a very Dutch accent. I think I'm the best in that because, yeah, I'm such a good commentator. No kidding. No kidding. Maybe. I hope people will like it. But welcome back to round 7. Please let it be round 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm confused. Actually, you have to pin the standings. Let's do it for you. Yes, that's helping me. Driver standings 2, 4, 6. It's round 7 of 9. Oh yeah, that was true, of course. Because in 2 days we have the race of champions. I can remember that. I'm not that awful in memory, but I need another drink. I think. Wait a second. If I'm correct, everyone can hear me again. Yes. So, let's watch it. Let's watch the racing of today here at Zandvoort, a track which we haven't seen any real life F1 action so far, but yeah, maybe it's also not happening. No, I hope it will happen, to be honest. But they're a little bit stubborn because they only want to continue the Grand Prix if there can be fans. So I think that's possible since the race is only in August. But we will see. We have 14 drivers now in the lobby, and this gives me an opportunity to go through the standings at the moment. I don't have a constructors so far, but KP is now the new leader since he finished second in the sprint race and also third in the main race, while Twinny only scored an P11 and 3 extra points in the sprint race. So KP is 11 points ahead of Twinny, who is now 3 points ahead of Skilsey in third. Skilsey won the future race on the UK short track. Wilton fourth with 63, Oswaldo in fifth with 53, then Rossi with 51, James with 47, Alu with 42, Stiba with 36, and Igor with 35. And Alu was our last winner on the sprint race at UK short. So 3 more weekends to go. To be honest, next Sunday is the penultimate race. Yes. So I can commentate the penultimate race, I think. Yes. I'm fairly sure about it. But I won't be there on the Tuesday, the 20th of April. That's for certain. Because, like I said last time, I have the dentist at a very awkward time in the night at 9:20 p.m., which is 8:20 p.m. UK time. And I don't know why they're doing that, because there is a curfew here, like 40 minutes after my appointment. So if they make my appointment too long, they have to like give me clearance to go over street. And I like that, to be honest. I like that a lot. Oh, people did team up. Oh, that's nice. I hope all teams will be. Yeah, I had a great night so far. So, can I like also put up the stream, please? Please. I hope this is round 7. I already said this was round 7. I'm so bad in memory. I'm sorry. Please load. Yes, very good, very good. Oh, we've got a French guy. Welcome, Frenchman. Wait, welcome, Frenchman. Let's go with our championship leader, if that's possible. This is not gonna work. Oh. KP. Yes. Let's follow quality with him. I have too much things on. That was a big lock up into the Hugo Hogan Hots corner. I don't know. I know that guy is named Hugo or Hugo, but yeah, the sharp G sound, the is like, and I'm not even a Dutchman with a sharp G sound. I always love how like people from the UK or somewhere else can't pronounce that. When I say, because wait, I can put in an example. No, there's nothing. Yeah, because Igor is like in Dutch that would be Igor. So you can see where the G is the G in Dutch, and that's like a sound that many people can't like get out of their mouth. Which is funny. So KP is not gonna get ball by mouth. Osvaldo with a 23. He's 3 times quicker than the guy in second. And KP is only 7. And I don't know where. I don't think I saw a mistake somewhere, but yeah. He's almost 3 times quicker than Leon. Wilt is in third, then Igor, Skilsy, Alu Palu, KP, Rolf, and Puggle. And am I correct? Twinning is not racing? Oh no. Twinning is not racing, so. Oh my god. KP is on his way to maybe become champion. Maybe. Oh my god, I don't want to get the hiccups, please. Skilsy was in front of KP, yeah. So, he's now the main competitor, but he's 14 points behind. And he scored 16 for a win, so he has to do a lot and has to hope that KP doesn't score that many points. I have to. Zero practice for everyone. I can read. Ah. That's good to see. That Nobody did practice. Okay. Um. Uh, we have 5 red lights. And away we go with Osvaldo in the lead for 19 laps of Zandvoort. Let's see on which... Oh, that's a very mixed up tire strategy. And everyone is coming clean through turn 1. That's a very nice to see. It's gone a little bit side to side with Igor and Leon. Leon was in second on the grid, I can remember, but he already dropped to P5. And Poco with an issue, so he is now lost. I'm very curious how people are going to survive this track. So a lot of guys on mediums, a lot of guys. I think it's like even distributed. There are 2, 4, 6, 8 guys on soft, so there are 7 on mediums. Yeah, it's very nice. And there are yellows because Mike is not doing a great job on his home track. He's in a Red Bull, though, or. Oh no, he spins again. Oh god. Like clipping that curb. I don't think it will help you when you clip that curb. So yeah, he's going for pole for race 2. That's sure. So Osvaldo with the best start because he's already 1 second ahead of Will, who's on the medium. So he's helping up like Skilsy, Igor and Leon, and Skilsy is now the main competitor, and he is going on the inside of Will. And passing him for P2. Further back we see Alu Palu, Jamie and Ross and also Dressing. And now there are the both teammates, Wild and Igor. Also Igor is also on the soft, so maybe Wild not really gonna fight this. But where is he going to overtake it? Mike, what are you doing? Oh, side by side, Alu Palu with Jay, that's some lag. And there was also an attempt by KP to overtake Leon, and it's also Dressy and Ross here side by side. And Dressy maintaining the position, and we got Erle in the wall, what he does often in race 1. Oh, he retires immediately. That's a little bit quick, but yeah. But I think he has like major damage, so that he is there a safety car or VSC? I think the VSC. Now Ross is in for damage. Possibly. At least Leon has received a penalty for contact with KP, so he's now out on mediums. I'm not sure if he can make it to the end. This is a VSC. Finally a VSC in the safety car. DRS enabled. Well, for that to happen, it must be green flag, so yeah, it is. And Igor has passed Wild. And now KP is next. And Jamie almost going for a boot. Oh, that's very dangerous. That's so dangerous. I think he's lagging a bit because otherwise you won't do that. Oh yeah, and Leon is like, well, screw that. I'm just putting you off track a little bit, and it's compromising everyone behind so that Dressy is able to get a move on Alu Palu, possibly. He's now on the correct side for the next corner, and he manages to get into P8. So now KP is going to make some moves. He's also on the medium, so will plan to do something. fight back. He's outbraking himself and he's like completely compromising Will into that corner. But he is fast. Skillsy is catching up to Osvaldo. There's a 2-second gap to Igor, and then it's KP and Will. And further behind, Duresse has managed to find his way past Alu. And that's 4P7 at the moment, and Duresse is also on the softer tire, so not really that weird. And Rossi is still following, taking a little bit of dirt with him. And also Leon has pitted to get rid of his penalty, at least. Well, that's the first thing he did, so. Look at that incredible pitch of gravel there. This track is so narrow. I'm still not sure why F1 thought it was a good idea to come to this track, but yeah, anyway, I'm proud. Hello, getting closer back to Presse. And they're also closely following Jamie in P6, who doesn't have DRS. A bit of a wiggle there by Dressé. But it's nothing significant enough to give Adepadu a chance to have taken. Jamie going very wide there. Yeah, of course he's going to try it. But there is room be given, because Jamie also knows that the next corner is back to the left. Dressé tries to get a better exit to do a switchback, and he's now alongside. And he has passed Jamie 46. Good move. He was very aware and awake to see the opportunity that was presented to him. It's like this is the main group battling for P6. Maybe Dressé can like pull away, but so Rossi is here in the slipstream. He's also in the soft. Like very late, look at the luck up, but what the heck? Oh. And another luck up. I think this whole group is like coming together with the battle for P4 and the fact that World is still right on the tail of KP. He's on his way to like do a real Prema achievement, and that's like winning an F2 championship in a Prema. Yeah, that's what normally happens. And there is a whole train now from P4 to P9. And now the battle even shows more pace on the mediums than Jamie on the soft. Okay, he's really holding everyone up. Pressure is like very close now to the back of Wild. One big battle for P4. And Rossi with a penalty. So he's like the first. Oh wait, he's done something weird, because he's now dropped back all the way to Poggle. He suddenly lost almost 3 seconds. So now Alopalu is at the back of this huge train. the Rossi is coming in. And that's penalty for speed. And also Rossi is in. And that's kind of weird because normally Rossi goes as one of the latest. Is he? Or was that like Skilsey and Wild? Skilsey is close to Osvaldo at the moment, by the way. And they are coming out, Rossi and Rossi behind Ross, who already made his stop but very early. One big party here. One big party of cars. Oh, Alupalu is almost... He was almost presented an opportunity and now he maybe can pounce on Jamie. And that's a very solid move on a track that is difficult to overtake on. And he goes into P6. Oh! Osvaldo goes in, Skilsey takes the slipstream and stays out. So has the DRS and goes among them. And that's like expected because Skilsey is like stretching his tires always in like every race. And KP most of the times also, but now especially because he's on the mediums and he's being chased by Wild still. And now everyone who was on the softs is pitting because also Igor and Jamie are in. And Osvaldo is coming out, clear of everyone. And Igor also clear of Ross. Yeah. So the main battle is now for P2 between KP and Wild, since Skilsey has now taken the lead. Skilsey coming in one lap later, so it's really light. But the BF guys, or at least KP is already coming in. And Alupalu follows. Oh! Oh, that's kind of... Oh, yeah, that was like... Almost looked like an unsafe release, but... I don't know, this game is not really looking into unsafe releases. It's the question if Skilsey is gonna make it compared to Osvaldo. And he indeed does. That's an overcut, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful. And of course Osvaldo has warmer tires, but he is solid behind him. And he can't try something over here. And Wilt's taken a penalty. He's very close to Skilsey, but Skilsey did make it. Little bit of a lock-up, but everything is going okay. And at the front, it's now Wild not pressuring, but he is being under pressure by Alupalu. The medium guys, and KP was one of the first to pit to the softs and is now back into P10. And further, Dressé closing up here to Ross, who made an early pit stop for the mediums. Dressé will be quicker, I think, just because he gets fresher tires. Maybe he can do something on this straight. He's coming, and he's going for it. Deep into the corner, but oh, Ross started to like do a little bit of curve riding, or how you can call it. Are they catching up to Mike? Yes. Wild is almost going to the rest of Mike. No, he's not, because maybe he is, by the way, but no, he is, but bike spun, so I don't think anyone will get any kind of problem with that, because yeah, he was already a lap behind, so he was already ghosted anyway. Coming. And did Leon also spin? It's like backwards. Oh, Jamie. Jamie made the mistake and is now all the way to the back. And Wilf is in and Reno is in, and the only guys that started on the mediums and coaches are Aero Paco Skills with a fastest lap at 22.2. He has made very clear intentions of wanting to win this championship, and he is on a good roll because KP is only an 8th. And he's not gonna come out ahead of Wilt. Wilt is just putting himself between Ross and KP. So that means, where's Dressé then? Wasn't Dressé like attacking Ross, and now he's 3 seconds behind? I don't know if I remember that correctly, but I'm gonna believe myself, to be honest. At the moment. Wasn't there a press conference in the moment about what we are going to do with Corona? Yes, there was. Oh, finally they're gonna work with a plan. They're finally having a plan. That's for the first time. Finally they have a plan. Oh my god. Oh, and Alu Palu is coming out of the pits and he's just slotted in ahead of Ross. Oh, that's beautiful. That worked out very well for him, to be honest. He was one of the last. He was the last to pit, and yeah, I know Ross is in this battle, but I hope he can manage to stay in the fight with his old mediums. And KP locking up. He is in P7. Skillsy is first at the moment. KP has to do a lot of work now. And of course he is on softs, but not on the freshest. And there are guys who have kind of a gap. Oh, that's Mike again. Okay. Well, it distracted maybe some of the guys. And KP now can finally put a move on Ross. Was losing a lot of momentum over there, and he's now up into P6 at least. So that was the position that I was kind of sure that he would take that one at least. Slightly behind this group, there's a group leaded by Dressé. I think Dressé was in touch with at least Ross, but he's now more than 2 seconds behind. Behind that it's Rossi and then Paco, who's on the alternate strategy, so he has a little bit more pace on the softs and can brake a lot later, or Rossi is braking fairly early. So Paco is now into P9. So at the moment, lap 14, Skillsy still in the lead. He is 1.3 ahead of Osvaldo, who only lost the lead because of the overcut of Skillsy. Igor is also doing very steady in P3. Then it's Alu Palu. He has a little bit of a gap now on these new softs on Wilt and on KP and on Ross. And after that there is Dressé with Paco and Rossi. And that's like everyone who's really in a battle, because also Reno and Jamie are kind of close, but that's it. Because you have Leon and you've got Mike somewhere on the side. I'm not even sure where he is. Oh, he's now just been left by Ross, and there is a battle here. It's Poggle on the inside, a little bit on the grass, which has the consequence that Dressy had a better exit, and Rossi, please watch out. He does, but he almost had a run to make a 3 wide, but the end conclusion is that Poggle is benefiting from his new soft tires and passing Dressy for P8. Okay, 4 more laps to go. And I think KP did something which led to the observation that he lost time. So it's now there's a battle now for P3 between Igor, Alu, and Wilt. And this can be very interesting because nobody close to P6 getting. Just that I wanted to know how things would shape up in championship. And I know there are still a lot of races to come, but well, Skillsy, Wilt and Oswaldo all do a great job, of course, because they are all ahead of KP, not only by 1 position, but there's only a sprint race after this. These nights are not really that long. So it's intensifying, but there's not really a move being made. It can of course still happen. Same goes for the fact that Dressy is still following Poggle very closely. But at the moment, let's go and tune in with Skill C for one lap of Zandvoort, his final lap of the race. He's 1.8 of Osvaldo. He had to fight hard for it, but I think he's gonna make it. Maybe penalties can decide some results, but the whole top 4 doesn't have any. So Osvaldo actually coming closer at the moment, but it's nowhere enough to get the win. Only if Skillsy gets a third warning very soon. Poggle and Dresser really catching up to KP at the moment. But P6 is like 16, 12, 10, 8, 6, that's 4 points. So he's losing 12 to Skillsy at the moment, KP, and he's 14 ahead. So come intensify the championship. Skillsy is winning here, 1.1 ahead of Osvaldo. And there's Igor, finishing on the podium. Very good performance by him, just as the performance is by Osvaldo. Maybe, no, KP is not really gaining something this time. Wild is finishing in 5th behind Alupalu, then KP, Poggle, Dressy, Rossi. And Rossi is dropping all the way out of the top 10 because of a penalty. And Jamie and Reno gets 9th and 10th, very closely behind Rossi. And then we're only waiting for Liam to finish this one. This is your end result. Skillsy winning, Osvaldo gets the fastest lap, and then its stand-ins like you've seen. Wonderful, wonderful. Not like the most intense racing or the most battles, but at least we saw some great strategy calls, and it delivered the victory for Skillsy because his overcut on Osvaldo worked. And yeah, a lot of good performances here. So like I said, Skillsy, Osvaldo and Wild are like catching up in the standings to KP. So we only have a 5 lap to go. But it's funny because these races can go very quickly. We're only 40 minutes into the hour, and I'm not like. So yeah, we will see. Oh, kicking in. It's kicking in. The fact that I'm tired. We have a plan. I have to read about the plan. The plan how the Dutch government wants to get out of the corona crisis. It's all dependable on the situation. Yeah, of course, because you well, not promise stuff, but said that stuff could be very much, could be very likable, and then it didn't go as planned, so. What's step 6? Step 6 is back to normal. Back to normal? Yeah, but that's not gonna happen anyway. It's just... And the curfew, please, I don't want the curfew anymore. And there have been some... Okay. That's weird, but okay. They have issues with like every vaccine. It suddenly looks like every vaccine is like causing thrombosis in like 1 on the million cases, and I'm like, well, that sucks, of course, but there are a lot of medication, and trust me, because I work in a pharmacy, there is a lot of medication with worse side effects and with a bigger chance of probability on it than 1 on the million. So yeah, of course, don't push people to take the vaccine if it's not completely safe, but at least give people the possibility to take it when they say, I take all the risks. I know that in 1 on a million cases it can get you this serious disease, but I want to take it. So, and now nobody's gonna get it because it apparently it's too dangerous, so that's a little bit what's weird in my eyes. But people decide for themselves if they want to take the risk. Just that. So, yeah. But yeah, we're in Holland, we're very slow with vaccines. I'm really embarrassed. The fact that the pubs already opened in the UK because they were quicker with the vaccinations, because it's a consequence of that. That's embarrassing. I wanted to. So, 5 red lights, and away we go with Terminator in the pole. There's a big start for Leon, but there is even a better start for Mike. Is Mike gonna lead this? No, he's not. Leon is better out of the exit and is now into the lead. All going steady. Some kind of position changes. Oh god, Jamie. That's not the track. But he surely knows that. Oh, it's so tight here, and there is no room for everyone. And KP already up into P7. Oh, there is a dive there by Poggle on Dressy. And further up ahead, it's 3 wide. Because it's not even Mike. It's not Mike that's holding up this stuff. It's Rossi making a good move on, I think, 2 cars, because he already gained 2 places. And Terminator already dropped down from the pole to P4. Yeah. KP can benefit from this, that he lost a lot of points in his lead. It's going to be 3 wide or not. Reno is backing off a little bit. That's very close. And Reno is effectively gaining the position because of that, again on Terminator. He's not having the best day, and Dressy had to go into the pits because of damage and has called it a day. Behind that, JD trying for a move on KP. With some luck up. Leon already left at the front, and to my surprise, I have to say, Mike is still solid in second, with no pressure on him at the moment. But I think Rossi is gonna catch him soon. It's just the question, can Mike hold on for like almost, 3.5 laps, you would say now. And there is a move by KP coming. On Terminator, oh my god. Terminator just steering in. He gets a corner cut penalty. Ross is out. And I'm staying alive because I think he just eliminated him. Oh my god. Are you for real? He just shot through, and he got the only consequence was that KP was being spun. Ross is also completely out, and it's now the boat, FP Motorsports battling World Pass and Igor. Or well, at least everyone gained positions now, but almost everyone. Oh my god. I hope he didn't have his car under control, because if that was intentional, it's embarrassing. Yeah, what the fuck also. But yeah, Terminator is already out, so yeah, but he really degraded the chances of KP for a good result, to be honest. No, I can't forget my troubles with alcohol. I need alcohol, you know, sometimes. Yeah, Terminator with a mass motor in, that's kind of true. KP is actually a battle here with 20, and 20 is here for this race, but yeah, he's he's also not gonna score points, so he's not really gonna well. So JD on the attack on Reno on the outside into the Tarzan. We're running on lap 4 or 5. I'm really rooting for Mike at the moment, to be honest. He still has the same gap on Rossi. If that happens, I think he's gonna score his first podium if he likes to, if he continues like this. And even if he drops off a little bit, he's gonna score his best result in a long time. Because everyone is a little bit stuck now behind Jamie, however Jamie is pulling away. So everyone is a little bit stuck behind Reno. Most easy win for Leon in a while, I think. He's going close and... oh! Wild is trying for the move on Reno. He's switching back and KP is now out already. And oh, there's a double toe here for Poggle. There's literally no room for him. Oh, he tried to take the outside. That was not the best opportunity. So now Igor is fast again, and now we have Oswaldo also here. Has to take a lot of curb here. Wild is past Reno. Behind that it's Kelsey getting the move on Alupadu and tries to get past Oswaldo now. Jamie with a penalty. And I think there is an issue here, there is some damage and Jamie's going slowly and luckily he's ghosted, but yeah, he was not going to score a lot of points anyway, so. Ladies and gentlemen, I know this is also very impressive by Leon, going on to win a 5-lap sprint race with 5 seconds of a lead on Mike. Mike, if he survives this couple of corners, he's going to finish second, because Rossi is not really catching up to him. There is some battles here, still, but let's go to Leon. He wins the sprint race in Zandvoort. An incredible result here by Mike, I'm very proud of him. On his home track, he is finishing second. Rossi getting third ahead of Wild. Side by side over the line, Reno just manages to stay in front of Igor, who gained 7 places this race. And then followed by Poggle, Oswaldo, Skilsey and Alupadu. And so, I think if that's 2 points for Skilsey, then he can be tied with KP for the lead, but I'm not sure. That's very true, Ismail. That's just very true. That's a moment like this, you know. Wild getting the fastest lap here, and yeah, well, for the championship skills he's getting some points. Wild is also doing a good job by coming from P11 to P4. That's only an hour. Ladies and gentlemen, remember this moment, Mike on the podium. He's not even having a slow fastest lap, it's not really... it's like literally deserved, it's not like that he was held up a train. If he like could... Well, Leon showed a lot of pace, but if he could like stayed into the lead, maybe had a bigger opportunity of even winning this race. So thank you all. Like I said, I will be here for the Sunday because our next race will be on Sunday. I think I can make that one because that one will be on Belgium, and the last race on Brazil. Like I said, I know for sure that I can't make that race. So next ALR action will be next Thursday. There will be the Race of Champions. And I think I can say everything what we know about that. Commentary for the Race of Champions will be by my co-admin Blue Jean, together with KP, who is of course racing here in F2 and being the admin of the commentator of Tier 1. The grid for this one, you can check that one on the ALR Twitter. To go quickly through that, it's New Squid in the half, who is our wild card. He's on the pole, followed by Budine, the Ferrari, in second. He is the third seed of Tier 5. Dan Reno, also in a Ferrari, he's the third seed of Tier 3. Erminator in the Racing Point is number 4. On the grid, he's the third seed in Tier 4. Then the Renaults of Oswaldo and Fergus on 5 and 6. They are both second seeds in Tier 5 and Tier 3 respectively. Jacobo in the Williams, he was the Tier 3 champion. Heide in 8 in the McLaren, he is the second seed of Tier 5. Cloud, who is the first seed of Tier 5 in the AlphaTauri, but he wasn't the champion because Stiba is the champion, but he couldn't make it. Mobby in 10th in the Haas, or Stelios, he is the 4th seed of Tier 2. And then for the bottom 10, it's Joe and Jonas in the Mercs. They are the 3rd and 2nd seeds of Tier 2. Then in 13th in the Red Bull Alu Palu, the champion of Tier 4, but followed by Daniel Goodwin in the Alfa Romeo, who is the Tier 2 champion. Then on row 8 we've got Wild and Bolwe in the McLaren and Racing Point. They're the top 2 seeds of the Sprint League. Paul Bolwe won the championship there. And then followed by like the top 4 out of Tier 1, Raleigh in the Red Bull, Ghosto in the AlphaTauri, Drecce Bassin in the Alfa Romeo, and Rudy in the Williams was our Tier 1 champion. So those will be the 20 drivers, if they can all make it. If there are some last minute dropouts, there can be some reserves in. I'm a reserve by myself, but I'm not really jumping up and down to like go and drive 100% of France. That's not really my intention, but if it needs to be done, I want to fill the grid, of course. So, thank you all. This was 1 hour of Sprint League racing, and I will be back for the final stream at least. Maybe I'm gonna fix another commentator to do the Tuesday 20 April stream. But if not, I will see you back for F2 one more time next Sunday. But in the meantime, check out the Race of Champions at Thursday, 7:30 PM UK time. So, see you everyone, and bye bye, and see you soon.